Oh! Howdy, Marcus. Tony. Thanks for the host there, Sketchfile. Thanks for the lurk. 80K. It pains me to say this, but this game looked really cool last time. The director really went for Max style with this one. Boo! Get him out of here! Hi, joke. How's it going, Kaz? Feelings mutual, 80K. Why are you booing? I'm right. Connecting to Rockstar launcher. Get out of here, Rockstar, with your launcher. Launch yourself into the sun. Ah! Time for max pleasure. Please launch yourself into releasing a new game after like 6 years. Why release a new game when the old game prints money? It's funny, when I launch this game, it goes into the menus. At first, it's like 1600 frames per second for some reason. It's great. Oh, that's rough, Sketch. One second, the audio is really quiet for some reason. Alright, we'll try that one out. Yourself down, Lord of the Lords. Wait, what? We beat this level. Oh.
Much of a chance. No one told us they had an entire goddamn army.
I don't think anybody knew.
Crazy shit.
Fucking unbelievable. Jesus.
I heard that.
Oh, give me a second. I'm not feeling so good.
Bom dia.
I set myself in lurk mode and my turn.
Alice estava aí?
O que o senhor acha? Claro que sim. E o senhor bem pontual,
Tudo
não?
bem.
Ah,
You fucking pair of clowns!
I'm sorry, sir. We risked our lives several times over trying to save...
I know. I just wish I knew what was happening and why.
Yes. Who has it in for our family? I mean, just because we are rich and happy. Is that a good reason to hate us? I do a lot of good in this town. A lot!
This is hell for me. As I told you yesterday, when I get Fabiana back, I think I will move us to Miami or Geneva. It feels like nothing good can come from living in Sao Paulo right now.
And play Pot
I
of
hope
Greed.
you're
This
not
allows me
giving
to
up on
put
that
2 extra
16
cards from
round.
your deck.
Listen, we'll catch the man. You have my word on that.
Listen to Mr. Becker, brother. Yes, these are tough times, but we have been through it before. Like when Father died.
Father had a heart attack visiting a brothel. Yeah, it was humiliating, embarrassing for sure. But now this is different. This is the Emperor.
Well, she's not dead. Maybe we'll be lucky and get her back safe soon.
I can almost guarantee it, if you do as I ask.
Maybe.
Be strong, brother. For your wife. I know this has been tough on you, but things will get better. For all of us. Hmm? Marcelo, pasos in my helicopter. This way.
Sure.
Mr. Becker,
Senhor?
let us give you a ride.
Bom. Até logo, Sr. Branco. And may I say, you would be best served se contratar profissionais e não esses amadores pés de chinelo.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Até logo, Sr. Branco.
I had so many plans, Max.
Didn't we all?
I was born into great fortune. Sometimes it feels
Maximum replay value. I mean, we
apart
just
from
skipped the
being a
level.
rich man in a poor country.
We didn't do this level.
The men I talk to, they only see money. Not my wife. I am not naive. She does not love me for my body.
Well, despite your good fortune, you're still a decent man.
Am I? I don't know. I try to be. But maybe I'm just another rich fool, just like the rest of my friends.
Com licença. Tem uma ligação pro senhor, policial chamado Sr. da Silva.
Diga que eu ligo mais tarde.
Sim.
Another bet.
Yeah, no, we watched this
Financial
cutscene,
contribution.
but we didn't play the level that happens
Vile
after it.
shit feels popular because it's surrounded by flies. Look at me. I'm a mess.
O que está acontecendo? Meu Deus! Sim, pode entrar!
Senhor, temos problema. O sistema de segurança foi desativado.
I can see that. We got men entering the building, and the office won't lock down.
Posso?
Claro que pode.
It's not working. There's a way to reboot the system. If I can get to the server room, I
But
should
you're
back online.
mistaken.
Pay a couple
I remember which
$1
level we were
expect
on.
to push a button.
We didn't do the office level.
Make all your problems go away. All I got was some useless junk and a bit of false confidence. I'm done, Max.
Sir, let us handle this. You stay in your office, lock yourself in. Do not answer the door unless you know it's me. Let's go.
I should be able to override the system if I could just get to the server room.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Get down behind the desk. Now, both of you.
Max! Max!
Yeah, it's safe. Come on. We need to get you to the server room. Let's go.
Por que não posso ficar aqui com você debaixo da mesa?
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, I'm coming. Come on.
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
The servers are this way.
All right.
This code should get us into the boardroom. Okay.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Oh shit!
You just activated my trap card. Turns over MTG card to reveal or to nothingness. I win. All I know is Payne.
It's through here.
This. Oh, cool.
The server room is just past those cubicles. O que eu falei? O que eu falei? Fica calado.
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Crotcha Prado, the Black Badge. Right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I guess that made them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Oh shit, I didn't even see this guy. Oh fuck. Rest assured that guy saw you.
Hey, we're good to go. Let's get that server back online.
Can we just spend a few more minutes? Make sure they're all gone?
Come on, don't worry. I got your back.
Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
You're doing good. Come on.
Hey? I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing.
Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that. Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
There we go. So why am I the only person who doesn't have a rifle? There we go. I remember which button is painkillers. Tab? Yeah, okay, it's tab. Okay, one sec here. I don't know. Why capture cursor's on. There we go. I almost never use capture cursor for anything.
Come on, move. You gonna be able to fix this or what?
Give me a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
You should be able to lock us down, eh? If this works.
All right, well, whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's.
The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey, who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Max! Your guy's working on the security system now, sir.
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive. Sir!
Well, two security clearance they applied for
He was tucked
3
up
weeks in
safe.
advance
Now
before
I
the
needed
raid,
to
all
make it
according to
to
the company's
lobby,
procedure.
complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth. They could replace these on Monday morning.
Photos. Oh, doy.
Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
We don't even get in. I feel like we just saw the answer to that. Oh. Uh-oh.
It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out.
Sound of the dramatic music that hurts your head.
I didn't know what the hell I was gonna find up there, but I sensed it wasn't gonna be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
Senor Branco! Senor Branco! I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up.
Sounds like you could use some painkillers.
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up! I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad, the little luxury runaround that kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
Rodrigo! Rodrigo! Rodrigo!
Wouldn't want to end up like Max. It's true.
Of course, he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall? Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there.
Max immediately goes for the liquor.
Maybe some good... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures. Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten
the Kansas City Shuffle.
perfect. If I wasn't immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death. Look at me. I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head. There's no way one bomb could have done all this. Unless the place was made of gasoline. This whole joint must have been rigged. The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency.
Oh, sounds good. Thanks, guys. Smoke inhalation, that's another option. It's true.
Fabricast Bronco was falling apart quite literally. Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor. This didn't look like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole. Someone had ordered barbecued gringo, but I didn't have to serve it.
Getting shot mid-quip.
The only way out was to use that filing cabinet.
Probably how I go. I'd say same, but I'm not confident enough that I would come up with a decent quip. I'd come up with a quip like halfway through getting blown up. Like I'd be thinking of it and then I'd get shot and I'd be like, oh, what I should have said was...
So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week. Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers.
Hey! Why? Why Rodrigo Bronco?
Why? What?
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you! Because of what you did to us! You killed so many of us!
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn.
Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
La Comando Sombra got her. Up the hill.
Then it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo.
Yeah, that's intentional, Cyrus. The first two are much more like played straight.
Rodrigo Bronco was
noir
dead.
detective.
Fabiana was held hostage.
Or neo-noir detective
I had no
stories.
idea who was behind any of this.
This one's more of a like Michael Mann.
I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. At least then I would see who shot me. It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather. Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do. At least I was facing in the right direction.
Alô?
Hello, Victor.
Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know.
Some guys from the Crusher Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
Man, you killed him, Poha. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think.
I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. And right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
Think, Marcelo, think.
One of the Crotch Prado told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
So I guess I was finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature.
I thought the second New Jersey chapter was before the favela,
I
but
had no idea where the hell I was gonna go. So
I'm
I
stoked. I
decided
like
to
this
head
chapter.
straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
Need to know if you ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
Isso.
Jesus.
This way, come on.
At least I had found myself a tour guide. The way I see it, there's
Giant
two types
hotel.
of people. Those who spend their
Thank you for
lives
foreshadowing.
trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between. Hidden in the dark. What was I really doing walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I'd care to admit.
Fun times, party,
Intergage you. But I'm all out of Garfuccinos. I could whip up maybe a
kind of street
Garfield-shaped lasagna.
This was the kind of reality
with some extra
Americans
carrots.
paid top dollar to see.
Because some
Slums,
monster put carrots in a
attractions,
lasagna,
places
all
where
in
youngsters
hopes of
could golf with
intergagement.
The endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
Oh, I was saying I could make you a Garfield-shaped lasagna with extra carrots because some madman decided to put carrots in a lasagna in hopes of intergagement.
What do you need, guys? What do you
O que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então. Você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro.
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado. Pega o dinheiro dele, pega o dinheiro dele. Ah, relojão, hein?
Have onions or mushrooms in it?
Anda logo.
Both of those seem like a more normal thing to put in a lasagna than carrots.
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them. First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Fair, fair. I mean, in your defense, I can't really think of a reason to have either in a lasagna. Unless the sauce you're making have onions in it, that's pretty common.
Chance at a ticket out of here.
I imagine you could make a decent mushroom lasagna. Wouldn't be like a typical lasagna, though.
Hola. Fala inglés. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde estu?
No lugar errado, rapá.
No comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own.
Don't get me wrong, I like onions
like there
and
was a bar
mushrooms.
up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Passo baseado. Ih, não tô a vez não, passa aí, meu. Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson, mano? Aí, ela... O que esse cara quer? Aí, bela camisa, hein? Tu perdeu um cuzão, amigo.
Made another D&D character. My shirt is too loud, no one will be able to... I unironically love this insane parrot shirt.
Ô, sai de cima de mim, meu, ô.
The Far Cry protagonist. No, I forgot about that. That he had like a really over the top like Hawaiian shirt.
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, that telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt. Can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, you make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down? Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado.
Come on, Max Payne, don't get me banned from Twitch.
Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well.
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Branco.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen this guy? Serrano.
Yep. He's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, you sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group. Crusher Preto.
Yeah, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Branco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Branco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Branco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing.
Sterling Archer.
Simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange. When this guy's clowns jumped us, they shot
His
everybody.
secret agent.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. We had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a little weird right now. But I know that Victor Branco is involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the UFE are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
Thank you. I'll need it.
And if it's Fabiana Branco you've come looking for, I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. I'm a cop.
A Furblog tavern owner will help the party and is secretly an artificer. After each quest, he uses his tavern as an excuse for the party. Yeah, that's cool.
Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
So it appears.
If you survive the next hour, let's speak. You help me. And I'm gonna do what I can to help you. Good luck.
I didn't know what to make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit. Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
Peraí. Olha quem tá aí. E aí, gringo? O que você tá fazendo aí?
No comprende. Leave me alone.
Você tem alguma coisa pra mim? Do you got something for me?
For you? Tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
We got this guy before. Yeah, there we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, painkillers. Not broken because well, you usually have to pay for room and supplies. He has a still has to pay up. Keep merchant supplies. Makes sense. No.
Você consegue se mexer? Não se metam com a gente!
Oh God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I didn't see you.
No shooting! Por favor, amigo. No.
Relax, soldier.
Ed Webb. Lurk Carter. Alright, Sketch, thanks,
Oh,
man.
jeez, buddy.
Structural environments.
Glad to see you.
NMA that can tie its shoes. I'm surprised there aren't any more of these.
I've been coming to this shithole town for the last 5 years. It's like a fucking insane asylum. But it's got the cheapest pussy in the world.
I mean, the, what's it called? The dev also makes GTA 5, which just prints money, so no real reason to make more games, unfortunately.
And they were fully legal in this country, I think. And I know how to tip, all right? It ain't my fault, man. It ain't my fault. Don't judge me, all right?
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Jesus. What a fucking creep.
Y'all got any of those painkillers?
It was Monday afternoon, and I'd already been thrown out of a party, gone to a strip club, and got into a bar fight. This latest midlife crisis was certainly ticking all the boxes.
Well, I'm more meant that,